And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Factorio, Bots and Trains. All right, we are setting up rocketry here. And this just isn't... This is just not doing what I want it to do here. We might have to resort to God modules for some of this stuff. I'm not too sure why there's such a huge difference. Oh yeah, I know. It's because the productivity and the speed are boosted at the same time rather than either or. But still, we're using a massive amount of material. And we are low on so many things. So let's just set this up. We need low density structure, rocket fuel, and rocket control units, which we actually have right here. We don't even need that. So this can get... Do I want speed? What's the speed on this? 3. Let's do 2 and 2. Like that. So the other ingredients, I need low density structures. And more than 10. And I need rocket fuel. More than 10. So it's 10 and 10, just so it's a stack of each for one rocket part. And I can't remember what percentage we get for every... Yeah. 1% for every one of those. So we need more rocket fuel. That's one of our limiting factors right now. So we're gonna have to go down to oil and look at... I'm sure hydrogen is gone. So yeah, we are looking at... not enough hydrogen, which I can sort of take care of with some dedicated hydrogen creation. Where do I want to put this? Let's put this down here, because I want the vent here and the hydrogen oh, that won't work with that. Let's go... Oh, get through there. Let's go over here and see if we can't figure out a way to do it here. So I think if I do it this way, and I do water across, this hydrogen matches up nicely there. I'm low on pipe. Like that. And I need to do the vent. I want to give this productivity. And I need to give it water, which I can do. I have the water right there. Water. And this needs some speed. So building up, sort of using supplemental hydrogen here. Might need actually some more vents, ironically enough. So let's sort of zip over here. We have 5 more of those. Let me take all of these and vent like crazy. So now we shouldn't have a problem. It's pushing as much as can be through that. However, it's probably not enough. I mean, this really isn't going for some reason. Oh, it's because I disconnected it. There we go. A little bit more throughput. I mean, I'm using everything I'm making. So it might be time to look at possibly using some light oil. So let's see if I do one here and one here. Get these a little closer. One here, one there. If I do that, link those two up, bring them in, throw in productivity modules. I could do something like this. Down and in. For some reason, I'm not getting any light oil. Okay, it's just not. It's not reaching. Okay, I want to instead tap into this line. Because this one is being metered by the pump. So it's only putting in there when it's greater than 1,000. This one is not metered. So I want to instead draw from this side. Now we should be getting some oil. Okay. Now we're getting quite a bit. Both the hydrogen and the light oil processes are pushing a lot of it in there. And I could put speed module or God modules in this, but again, I just don't want to use that many of them. My pollution cloud is going down quite a bit. You can see, I mean, all of this stuff in here, all of these are all just huge groups of biters that just were not attacking me at all. And I don't know if the game sort of breaks down when it gets to a certain point, but it just seems that, I don't know, something doesn't work quite right when there's a lot of pollution, where they just sort of stand around. They don't do anything. And it's unfortunate, because it would be great if they actually started attacking. So I would get huge numbers of drops. They just don't attack. Part of it is just the stupid way that the bases are set up. But you can see all the way down here, I mean, these are just huge armies of biters, and they're just not attacking. So I don't know what to do about that. I lowered the pollution. I disabled the pollution producers just to see if the pollution went away, if they actually attacked, or what they would actually do other than just stand around. Because the attacking force is driven by how much pollution is over them. So if the pollution is going down and the attacking force is large, then you would think that they would actually start attacking me, but it doesn't seem that way. And it looks like I've mined almost all the bauxite out of here, which is impressive. Let's put some productivity modules in you. Make sure you're getting some bauxite. Yeah, see, all I did to disable these was remove the pipe that connected them. That's all I had to do. These, it looks like my gold is doing fine. Silver is doing fine. Not too concerned with silver. And let's see. Yeah, lots of artifact drops, but look at the army up here. I mean, that whole huge group of biters is sitting there not attacking me. Why are they not attacking me? Maybe they're afraid. Maybe they're like, oh man, that dude is hard to get to. I mean, there are just thousands of them out here. I was trying to sort of cull them down a little bit to see if I get some FPS boosts, but oh yeah, that made a few people mad there. They're still trying to hit those bots. Getting closer and closer and dying in the process. It's kind of what we're after. Get rid of some of these big groups and kind of lessen the burden on the computer simulating them. Take care of the rest of all those. And up here we got one little spawner that just spawns a bunch and they just sit around. And we got one up here that just constantly spawns and they end up dying. But again, we've got all these big armies around that are just not attacking. They're just standing around. Not sure why. Okay. This is getting a little ridiculous here. We got lots of this. So much solid fuel. We're almost there. Think my satellites are completely full, which will change as soon as the rocket is done, because they'll immediately put a satellite in there and then it will leave a gap and this will dump one satellite in and then the whole thing will process again. So how are my... Okay, these are full. I kind of want more than that, just because they just don't stack very high. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's got the rocket. It's got the satellite. Let's launch it. Oh, here we go. The rocket is away. And the doors close again. Pretty amazing animation system for being sprite based like that. Pretty impressed. All right. Doing pretty good. My rocket fuel is just about to run out. Wow, that's the next one. The next one builds pretty fast. See, I don't see a score when it comes to launching rockets. I don't really see a score. So I'm not sure. What to make of that. So going forward, I've launched the rocket. That's not too spectacular. There, are some things that I would like. Again, this series has been pretty exhausting mentally just to keep up with all the new recipes that Bob adds. I am open to suggestions for a new Factorio series, maybe a sort of Bob's Mods version of the Uber production series. If anybody has watched that, that is sort of a sandbox type world where I just focus on production. I would like to try with Bob's, using belts to sort of organize my base a little bit better. I'm not sure how that will go. And where are all my construction robots? Anyway, I'm open to suggestions for future Factorio episodes. If you have an idea, if you have something that you would like to see, let me know, and I will try to work it into a series and see what we can do with it. I would like to play with trains a little bit more with the .13 update, which could come at any time. There's a massive overhaul to trains and making them much more intelligent to not only use and place, but also to, schedule and all that kind of stuff. They've incorporated a lot of community ideas. So I'd like to really set up a world that uses a lot of trains to move stuff around. I've never had to do a huge logistics system because everything has been really close by. So I might either look at RSO or do a custom map where the resources are a little bit more sparse. So those are my ideas. Let me know in the comments what you'd like to see, where you would like to go with the series, what would be engaging, what mods you might want to see. I like Bob's mods in that it's challenging. I like some of Ditech's additions. His combat robots are pretty useful. Anyway, I would like to thank everybody who's been watching. I'll continue this series until I hear from all you viewers what you'd like to see and build a series off of that. So I will continue launching rockets, growing my base, and testing out Bob's mods. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.